Tonight, before you fall asleep, before your mind drifts into the silence of the night, I want you to stay here with me for a moment, because maybe this is not just another video for you. Maybe this is not just another prayer you happen to find before bed. Maybe this is the exact moment your soul needed. Because there are nights when the body is tired, but the heart is still restless. Nights when the room is quiet, but the mind is not. Nights when you try to rest, but something inside you still feels alert, still feels unsettled, still feels like it needs protection before it can truly let go. Maybe you know that feeling very well. Maybe you carried too much today. Maybe you had to stay strong in front of people when inside you felt drained. Maybe you smiled when your heart was heavy. Maybe you kept moving, kept working, kept answering, kept handling everything. But now that the day is ending, the weight of it all is catching up to you. And sometimes that is when the real battle becomes visible, not outside, but inside, in the quiet, in the dark, in the hours when no one else sees what your spirit is carrying. There are people who go to bed exhausted but still cannot rest. There are people who close their eyes but cannot find peace. There are people who are not only tired in their body, but tired in their soul, and maybe tonight that is you. Maybe you are here because you need peace. Maybe you are here because you need protection. Maybe you are here because something in you knows that before sleep, before the night becomes deeper, you need to place yourself in God's care and under the protection of Saint Michael the Archangel. And that is exactly why this moment matters. Because this prayer is not just words. This prayer is a covering. This prayer is a surrender. This prayer is an act of trust. For generations, believers have called on Saint Michael at moments of fear, spiritual warfare, confusion, uncertainty, and weakness, not because they believed in some distant symbol, but because they believed heaven responds when a weary heart cries out in faith. And tonight, before sleep, that faith can become your peace. So do this with me now. Slow your breathing. Let your shoulders soften. Let the pressure of the day begin to loosen its grip. You do not need to solve everything tonight. You do not need to carry every thought into the night with you. You do not need to defend yourself alone. You only need to be willing to pray. You only need to be willing to release. You only need to be willing to say, Lord, I need your peace, and Saint Michael, I need your protection. Saint Michael the Archangel, faithful defender of God's people, I come before you tonight with a heart that needs rest, with a mind that needs peace, with a soul that needs protection, and I ask you to draw near to me now. Come into this moment with your strength, with your heavenly courage, with your holy presence, and stand beside me as the day comes to an end and the night begins. Stand near my bed tonight. Stand at the entrance of my home. Stand at the doorway of my thoughts. Stand watch over my spirit. Place your sword between me and every fear that tries to follow me into this night. Place your shield over my mind against every anxious thought, every oppressive feeling, every spiritual heaviness, every disturbance seen or unseen. Let nothing remain near me tonight except the peace that comes from God. Saint Michael, I do not come to you tonight pretending that I have no fears. I do not come pretending that I am untouched by stress, untouched by sorrow, untouched by uncertainty. I come honestly. I come as I am. I come with the hidden things too, the worries I did not say aloud, the burdens I carried silently, the thoughts that kept looping through my mind, the tension I could not shake, the emotional weight I tried to ignore, the battles I could not explain to anyone else. I place them before you now. Protect my heart tonight from fear. Protect my mind tonight from darkness. Protect my sleep tonight from disturbance. Protect my home tonight from anything that does not come from God. Protect my spirit tonight from every lie, every attack, every oppressive thought, every invisible pressure that tries to steal the peace God wants me to have. Let this night not belong to anxiety. Let this night not belong to fear. Let this night belong to God. And as you listen right now, do not rush through this. Let this prayer become real inside you. Let each word settle. Let each line become something you actually hand over to heaven. Because sometimes the greatest miracle is not noise. Sometimes the greatest miracle is the quiet peace that begins when you finally stop fighting everything alone. Maybe that is what God is giving you even now. A deeper stillness than you had when this started. A gentler breath. A softer heart. A mind that is beginning to unclench. If that is happening, stay here. Do not leave this moment too quickly. Because peace often arrives slowly. And tonight, that slow peace may be exactly what heals what the day has worn down. Saint Michael the Archangel, fight for me in the unseen places. Fight for me where my own strength ends. Fight for me where fear tries to take root. Fight for me where old worries try to rise again. Fight for me where the enemy tries to use exhaustion, discouragement, confusion, or spiritual heaviness against me. You are the defender in battle, so defend me tonight. If you are praying with me right now, and you already feel that this prayer is speaking to your spirit, stay until the end, because we are going deeper, and by the time this prayer is over, I want your heart to be lighter, your thoughts to be calmer, and your night to feel covered by heaven. Saint Michael, I ask you now not only to protect me, but to protect everything that matters to me. Cover this home, cover every room, cover every person sleeping under this roof, cover every loved one connected to my heart, whether they are near me or far away. Stretch your protection beyond walls, beyond distance, beyond what I can reach tonight, and stand guard over the people I love. Watch over my family while they sleep. Watch over those who are burdened. Watch over those who are sick. Watch over those who are afraid. Watch over those who feel alone. Watch over those who have been carrying pain in silence. Watch over those who do not even know how much they need prayer tonight. Let your protection reach them where they are, and let the peace of God rest upon them too. Saint Michael, if there is fear in this house, drive it out. If there is tension in this house, calm it. If there is spiritual heaviness in this house, remove it. If there is confusion in this house, bring clarity. If there is unrest in this house, establish peace. Let every space be covered. Let every doorway be guarded. Let every shadow of fear lose its place in the presence of God. I ask you to stand at every entrance of this home. Stand at every window. Stand at every place where darkness would try to creep in unnoticed. And if there is anything hidden, anything oppressive, anything not of God trying to linger near this place, I ask you now, in the power of the Lord, cast it away. Let this home be a place of peace. Let this room be a place of peace. Let this night be a night of peace. And if you are listening from somewhere in the world right now, maybe from your bedroom, maybe from a hospital room, maybe from a quiet house, maybe from a place where no one knows the full weight you are carrying, I want you to know something tonight. You are not praying alone. There are people in different cities, different countries, different time zones, all looking for the same thing: peace, protection, rest, and the comforting nearness of heaven. So if this prayer is touching your heart, take a moment and leave a comment telling me where you are watching from, because there is something beautiful about knowing how far this prayer is traveling tonight and how many hearts are being gathered into this same moment of faith. Saint Michael, calm my thoughts now. There are thoughts I do not want to carry into sleep. There are fears I do not want to rehearse in my mind one more time. There are conversations that still echo. There are regrets that still sting. There are uncertainties about tomorrow that try to steal tonight's peace before tomorrow has even come. I place all of that in your hands now. Take the thoughts that race. Take the fears that linger. Take the pressure that tightens my chest. Take the invisible tension that settles over me when the room grows dark. Take the thoughts that exaggerate tomorrow's problems. Take the worries that tell me I am alone. Take the uneasiness that whispers that I need to stay alert, stay tense, stay mentally guarded even while I sleep. I release it all now, because I cannot rest while holding what God never asked me to carry by myself. Saint Michael, teach my heart how to let go tonight. Teach my mind how to become still. Teach my spirit how to trust. Teach my body how to rest without fear. Teach me what it means to sleep under the protection of God. Teach me what it means to stop rehearsing worst-case scenarios and start resting in divine care. I release control tonight. I release the need to understand everything tonight. I release the need to solve everything tonight. I release every burden that belongs more in God's hands than in my own. And in exchange, I receive peace. I receive the kind of peace that does not need an explanation to be real. I receive the kind of peace that settles inside the body, quiets the thoughts, softens the breathing, and tells the soul, you are safe enough to rest now. You are safe enough to rest now. You are so as the neta. You are safe enough to rest now. Rest now. Saint Michael, strengthen the places in me that grew weak today. Strengthen my faith where it was shaky. Strengthen my heart where it felt discouraged. Strengthen my mind where it felt overwhelmed. Strengthen my spirit where it felt drained. If discouragement tried to settle on me today, lift it. If fear tried to root itself in me today, remove it. If sadness pressed on me today, comfort me. If weariness overtook me today, restore me. I ask not only for protection tonight, but for restoration. Let sleep become healing. Let rest become renewal. Let this night become more than a pause between one difficult day and another. Let this night become holy ground, a place where heaven ministers quietly, gently, deeply, while I sleep. Let my soul be restored in ways I cannot measure. Let my heart be soothed in ways I cannot fully describe. Let my strength return in ways only God can provide. Saint Michael, if any fear remains hidden in me, bring it to light and drive it out. If any spiritual heaviness is clinging to me, break it off. If any lie is whispering that I am abandoned, silence it. If any darkness is trying to use my exhaustion against me, stand against it. Let truth be stronger than fear tonight. Let faith be stronger than confusion tonight. Let peace be stronger than anxiety tonight. And even now, as this prayer continues, I believe something is shifting. Not because of emotion alone, not because of atmosphere alone, but because heaven responds to sincere prayer. And maybe the shift is quiet, but quiet does not mean weak. Quiet peace can be powerful. Gentle peace can be powerful. Holy peace can reach places inside you that noise never could. Stay here with me, because this prayer is still opening deeper. We are moving now from surrender into covering, from covering into trust, and from trust into rest. Saint Michael the Archangel, I place this entire night into your care. I place every hour ahead of me into your care. I place every moment of sleep, every dream, every breath, every unseen moment between now and morning into your care. I ask you to stand watch while I rest, to remain near while I sleep, and to defend me in the unseen places where I am most vulnerable. As my body grows heavy and sleep begins to come closer, let my spirit grow calmer, not more fearful. Let my breathing become steady. Let my thoughts become quiet. Let my heart stop scanning for danger. Let my mind stop replaying problems. Let my soul know it is safe under God's covering. Let sleep come as a gift, not as a struggle. Saint Michael, if anything would try to disturb my rest tonight, stand against it before it reaches me. If anything would try to bring fear into my thoughts, stand against it before it settles in. If anything would try to oppress my spirit, stand against it before it finds a place. Be the defender in battle for me tonight in ways I cannot see, in ways I may never even know, and let me wake tomorrow protected by mercies I did not have to fight for alone. Stand at my side while I sleep. Stand over this bed while I sleep. Stand at the boundaries of this room while I sleep. Stand in the authority God has given you, and let no darkness cross where God has placed his peace. Let no lie remain where God has spoken truth. Let no fear stay where God has spoken comfort. Let no unrest remain where heaven is present. Saint Michael, I also bring to you the hidden wounds in me, the deep worries I do not always speak, the pains I tuck away during the day, the emotional weight that sometimes only becomes visible at night. You see what I hide from others. You see what I push aside just to keep going. You see the places where I am tired of being strong. You see the places where I need God's tenderness as much as I need God's protection. So tonight, guard me, but also comfort me. Let the peace of God move through my heart like healing. Let the peace of God move through my thoughts like light entering a dark room. Let the peace of God settle over my body like rest I no longer have to earn. Let the peace of God cover my spirit until fear has no room to speak anymore. Let this night not be ruled by what troubles me, but by what God promises me. And if someone praying this tonight has been carrying grief, comfort them. If someone praying this tonight has been carrying fear for their family, strengthen them. If someone praying this tonight has been lying awake night after night with a troubled heart, calm them. If someone praying this tonight feels spiritually attacked, defend them. If someone praying this tonight feels forgotten, remind them they are seen by God. If someone praying this tonight feels weak, remind them that heaven does not despise weakness. Heaven comes near to it. Saint Michael, I ask you to place a holy calm over this night. Let that calm enter the corners of the mind. Let that calm enter the places of the heart where tension has been living. Let that calm enter the nervous system, the breathing, the muscles, the thoughts, the emotions, the spirit. Let that calm move through me until nothing in me is fighting rest anymore. And if tomorrow holds responsibilities, I entrust them to God. If tomorrow holds uncertainty, I entrust it to God. If tomorrow holds difficulties, I entrust them to God. If tomorrow holds decisions I do not yet know how to make, I entrust them to God. Because tonight is not the time to solve tomorrow. Tonight is the time to surrender. Tonight is the time to be covered. Tonight is the time to rest in faith. Saint Michael, stay with me through the night hours, through the moments when I am unaware, through the vulnerable spaces of sleep, through the hidden places where only God sees. Watch over me with unwavering faithfulness. Let your presence be stronger than fear, stronger than anxiety, stronger than a spiritual heaviness, stronger than anything that would try to steal peace from this night. I pray for a night without torment. I pray for a night without oppressive fear. I pray for a night without panic, without unrest, without mental noise that refuses to stop. I pray for a night of peace, a night of healing, a night where my body rests deeply, my mind quiets fully, and my soul remains securely under the care of God. Saint Michael, I thank you for hearing this prayer. I thank you for standing guard even when I cannot see you. I thank you for fighting battles I do not understand. I thank you for bringing comfort where fear tried to remain. I thank you for bringing peace where tension tried to stay. I thank you because even now, before sleep, I sense that I am not alone. And that is the gift of this moment, not that every problem disappeared in one night, but that I do not face the night abandoned. I do not face the dark unguarded. I do not face my weakness alone, because God is with me, heaven is attentive, and Saint Michael the Archangel stands as defender in battle for all who call on the Lord with faith. So now, before I sleep, I choose trust over fear. I choose surrender over control. I choose prayer over panic. I choose peace over torment. I choose to believe that God can guard what I cannot. I choose to believe that heaven can defend what I cannot see. I choose to believe that this night can be restful, holy, covered, and deeply peaceful. Saint Michael the Archangel, remain with me until morning. Guard my sleep, guard my home, guard my family, guard my heart, guard my thoughts, guard my spirit. Let me sleep in peace and rise in strength. Let me rest without fear and wake with renewed faith. Let me lie down tonight under the covering of heaven and awaken tomorrow with a calmer heart and a steadier soul. And now, with everything surrendered, with everything placed into God's hands, with everything covered in prayer, I allow myself to rest. I release the day. I release the burden. I release the fear. I release the mental noise. I release what I cannot fix tonight. And under the protection of God, with Saint Michael near, I receive peace. Amen. If this prayer gave you peace tonight, write Amen in the comments and share this prayer with someone who may need protection before sleep. And if you want to keep praying with me and continue strengthening your faith night after night, stay with this channel and come back again tomorrow, because sometimes one faithful prayer before bed can change the way the whole night feels.